everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm having a one-on-one interview with my husband. We'll see, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay, first question. What was the hardest thing that you had to get used to when you came to the United States?
I guess the hardest thing when I first came in here, the conversation to the other people, because my English is not really that good when I first came in here. Of course, we're not talking English over there in my country. I guess that's the hardest thing. And then of course the changing the weather. Yeah, I guess that's it too.
Okay. Number 2, what was your favorite thing that you have found in the United States that you liked the most since being here?
What is the favorite
And your
thing?
new life here, what's the thing you like the most?
What's the thing you like the most? Like the most is, I guess, the weather, how they change.
Yeah.
The trees, they going to, like, they change different color, and then after like couple months they go into the winter, they have snow. It's like that. We don't have that in Philippines.
We have 4 seasons.
Yes.
Spring, winter,
Fall.
summer, and fall.
Yes, that's
Which is your favorite?
fall.
Fall, and why?
Because all trees is beautiful. The
Colors.
Yes.
Red, yellow.
Yellow, orange. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3. Tell us something about living here that you feel really fortunate to have.
Living in the United States is really different. I mean, all people say that America is rich country in the world.
Yes.
Yes, of course, the high quality this one here, like, we're living really nice house. This is really nice. I don't have this when I was in there. I don't have like this. And then, the the food or whatever I had, I don't have that before. It's really different in here. It's like I have I was on the highest quality. In the highest quality. It's look like that.
In the Philippines, you were in the highest quality?
I guess so. If
Or
you
here?
Here, over here.
Okay, so you're saying over here is
You say
everything is a little bit better.
yes.
Like the house is better.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
easier to get nice things and
And
experience nice things.
because it's there. It's like it's hard to do it. But
Hard to get it.
in here you can get everything what you want.
Okay, and number 4, tell us something that you have struggled with when you first came here.
Struggle the weather.
Okay, you love the weather, but it was a struggle.
Struggle, yes, especially the cold one. Especially the really cold.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the hot.
Yeah, you don't like
weather.
a hot either.
Yes, the summertime and the really cold time. I don't like it. That's the one I guess that's I struggle with that.
Yeah.
And then what else I struggle? I guess that's it.
Yes, one thing that I noticed about you is that you're used to everything being the same weather or as close to the same, and whenever the weather changes, you get really cold or really hot or too much this, too much that.
Yep.
It's hard for you to take it.
Yes, because in Philippines the whole year you wear flip-flop. In here, every
You got to wear different clothes.
like after like this month, you're gonna need to change like this. You need to wear boots. You need to wear like that. In there, you can wear flip flop all year long.
Yeah. We have different foods in the winter.
Yes.
Than the summer.
Uh-huh.
We have different shows. We have different clothes. We have different events. I think we take for granted how easy we can adjust to different climates and different things because of that.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 5.
Mm-hmm.
What did you find that's really different here than you were used to?
Well, United States and the Philippines is really different because here you live independent. I mean, you're gonna need to drive by yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to, do by yourself.
Yeah.
Like work by yourself. It's
Yeah.
mean in Philippines, if you have like 3 kids, you need to get some helper on it. You need to get some driver, your own driver. If you live like this kind of house in this like this life, if you live like this life, you're gonna have your own driver, your own nanny, your own helper, your own cook. Here you can really do by your own because everything is expensive, especially to the helper in the house do your housework.
Yeah.
That is really different in here.
That's interesting because when we went to Philippines, I noticed everybody had their helpers, and when I went to play golf, I even had a caddy that carried my clubs.
Yeah, you did
And
that.
then when I went into the clubhouse, I had people to help me take off my clothes if I wanted, but I didn't, and put my clothes back on and get me a towel and shine my shoes. That's different, and I wasn't used to that. But in this country, we are independent.
Yes.
And our country is based on everybody has opportunities, but it's up to each individual to do for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're good at taking care of yourselves and doing things for yourself and creating money for yourself, and you can do really well. But if you need help, if you need people, then you're gonna maybe not do as well.
It's like you depend yourself to the other people.
Yeah.
You can do what you want to do because you just depend yourself to the other people. Not all of them, but
We are the land of opportunity.
Yeah.
But it's up to the individual to do it. The government we try to minimize anybody to help us. And we put the responsibility on ourselves to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you're not ready for that, it could be tough here. That's interesting. I never really considered that.
7. 6.
6. What is the thing that you missed most about your country?
What is the thing I miss? The food, and then the ocean, the beach, and then of course the first one is my family. Of course, that's the first one. Okay, and the second one beach and the food like that. That's the most I miss in there.
Who do you miss from the Philippines? Name some people you miss.
Well, I miss my mom, my sister, my brother, and then my family in Manila, Uncle Roger,
Uncle Roger,
Auntie Karing, and then Nanay Lauren. I mean everybody in Marikina, and then Kuya Angie, and Kuya June, Kuya Benji, you know them.
Yeah.
That's the people I miss, and my brother, of course. I miss them.
She misses you guys. She talks about you all the time.
Right.
What kind of food do you miss that you don't get here and you can't even make it, but you could get it there easily and you miss it?
What kind of food? I guess I can make everything.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get it the fresh seafood.
Fresh seafood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't live by ocean here. Ocean's thousands of miles away from here.
They have, I remember when I first came, I saw the boat. They said, oh, they have ocean in here. And they tell me, oh, that's not an ocean. They have a big river in there.
River or lake, not ocean.
All right.
And number 7, what is the thing that you missed most about your country? We just did that.
That's number 7. Number 8, you're going to do it.
Is there something that you wish you could bring from the Philippines here?
Oh, yeah. My mom
Yeah.
and my brother, Wade, because he want to come in here.
Yeah.
But
Get your mom here and then you could get everybody.
My mom.
She could help, but got to get mom. Get mom here. The way our country, the rules are, is that we could get her mom here
First.
pretty easy.
Yeah. Before.
And then when she gets here, then she could get her family members.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very hard for us to get like her sister or brother.
Yeah.
But it's easier to get mom. So that's how it works. But mom doesn't want to come.
She don't want to fly.
Not in the airplane.
He told me maybe the plane's gonna put her outside in the window. Oh, that was funny. Number 9.
9. What would you rather live in the United States or the Philippines?
I guess both.
You want to live both?
Yes, I can come in here. I can come in there.
Have 2 houses.
I guess both. Yeah.
You have the best of both.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not? I can visit here, visit in there.
All right. And what would you say the major differences between the people of the United States
And the people.
and the people in the Philippines are?
Oh, I guess it's a big difference. What I can tell, because some people in the Philippines is just they have like a high, what's that thinking, like they can have a friend like low, like if you rich over there, they're not gonna have like they're not gonna pick a friend like down for them. I mean, what's that called?
They have different classes of
Different.
people.
It's not classy. It's not high quality like that. In here, you can have friend whatever you want. Like you have like you can have a friend like a doctor or whatever like
rich
that.
friend.
Rich friend like that.
Poor
like,
friend.
Whatever. But there they pick the high level people. It's like
If you're in the rich crowd, then you have friends in the rich crowd. But you don't have a friend, if you're rich, you don't have a friend who's poor.
and then the different too is the people in there is they have a lot people that is really judgmental.
They judge each other.
Yes. And then you saw the people like poor people, they make fun of them, they put them down. They're not happy what they have. They're not happy what what the people think or whatever. I mean, they just make what's that called?
Trouble.
It's not trouble.
Gossip.
Gossip. Yes.
They make the gossip.
Always make gossip. That's why our country is not really growing high. It's like always down because of that kind of people. They're not happy what the other people have Because they always, yeah.
We have a word for that. It's called envy.
Yes.
If you don't like what somebody else has, or you feel jealous, it's
Yes.
called envy.
Selfish.
Selfish is if you only concerned about yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's different. In here, you can, really have friends a lot. It don't matter who you are or what you have, or it's pretty easy in here.
The United States, if you're not familiar with us too much, we are made up of a lot of different kinds of people. Some people came from France, some people came from England, some people came from Italy, some people came from Africa. Now we're getting people from Asia, the Philippines, and everybody understands that we are kind of just a bunch of different kind of people. So we try to celebrate and we try to promote the fact that everybody's a little different, but it's our right to be different, and we should celebrate that. We should encourage people to be themselves, and it's okay to be different.
Yes.
As long as you're doing the right things, and we don't want to promote things that are not of good, things that are not right, and things that are not just.
Yeah.
But if you're just different than me, then we try to encourage people to accept that.
Yeah.
There's also lots of different levels of economic statures. There's a lot of really, really, really rich people, and then there's people who are somewhat rich, and then a little rich, and then middle class, and then upper middle class, and lower middle class, and then we have poor people who don't have houses or anything. But even the poorest people can still, get a bicycle or get a drink of water, or get some food, or get, find some kind of shelter. People will help them out, or there's just an abundance of stuff so that even people who don't have anything can find something. So anyway, that's kind of our history.
Yeah.
Now, okay, next question. What is something that you think that the people of the Philippines have no idea about that goes on in the United States? So let me say it again. What is it about this country that you think maybe the people in the Philippines don't really understand?
They don't know what
it's like here.
What's like over here. Anyway, the people think in the Philippines, especially your relative or friends, some of your friends like that, they're saying that if you live in United States, it's like you live in here like a queen. It's like you're not gonna do anything, you're not gonna do work or do something. That's why they think. They think that if you live in here, you have, you just lying down on the money. It's like, oh God, this is life. That's why they think. They think that you have a lot of money, you don't need to work, you don't need to worry what's going on. That's why they think in your life what you in here. But they don't know that here you need to work hard. You need to work for your house, you need to work for your kids because you don't have any helper, you don't have parents to help you. I mean, they don't think about it. They don't think that you work hard over here. They don't think that what's life you have in there here. They think that it's just easy. It's just easy to, it's just easy to get money over here. They think you just pick the money in the tree like that. That's why they think. And then of course they someone they borrow money for you, and then you didn't give what they want. They said, oh, you change. You already changed because you're rich now. Your your attitude is changed like that. That's why they think. They don't know how hard in here. They don't know that.
Let me try to paint a little picture of what it's like here. If you're not from here, if you don't understand, yes, there's lots of opportunity, and we have lots of great things that you can have here. But it does cost money, and in order to get these things, you have to work. You have to have a job or a business that makes money. And we have very high standards. So typically what happens is the man works a job, and then his wife works a job. So they both have jobs, and then when they're done with their job, they come home and they both have to take care of the kids, and they both have to cook, or they both have to clean the house, they both have to go shopping, or they split it up. Now, me and Angeline, we have a little different arrangement. We have the arrangement that a lot of families used to have in this country, where just the man works. So I work a job, but Angeline stays home and she takes care of the house, the kids, the laundry, the cooking. She does the shopping. She takes care of all the domestic stuff. And I just do the job, and then I help her occasionally with kids and things at the house. But so she has her job at home and I have mine at work. But we both work very hard because it takes a lot. Because like she said, we don't have helpers. So it's just me and her. And we don't have family to babysit or help us with things. My mom has gone on to be with the Lord. Okay, well, we have one more question, and we have Clay joining us fresh from his nap. He's here to join us on the last question. What is the difference between our church and church from the Philippines, and maybe the relationship you have with God that's different from the Philippines?
Well, it's different because in here I have the, Christian. We all Christian anyway. I have Catholic in the Philippines.
Yes.
But it's really different. Because church in here, I get really close to God. And really, and then I have, my life is changed a lot. See, He really blessed me so much than before. I mean, that's a big difference, I have a lot of family at church. That's, and then of course, the different at church, you need to, to learn the Word of God. I don't have that in there. I don't get any Bible or like that. That's a big difference. Yep.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this interesting. Maybe you found something about Angeline's life or the life in the United States that you didn't know. And maybe you found something that you have in the Philippines that we don't have here that you can appreciate.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe and comment.
And click the bell.
Click the bell, Kaylee said. Bye-bye.